Hi, welcome. We're gonna do a paint pour, fluid art, and we're gonna do it from the very beginning, and I'm talking very beginning. When I first started pouring many years ago, I jumped right in. I started getting the paints, expensive paints, mediums. I started mixing and it was messy and things were flying all over the place. And I said, wait, this isn't for me. It's too much mixing, it's too much fussing. So I kind of left it. And then not too long ago, I wanted to incorporate a different technique into some of my other paintings that I've been working on. And I thought, the only thing I can do is the pour. So I started pouring again. And I love it. I love it so much. So that's what I want to do with you today. I want to make it so easy for you to love. First, I want you to love it, and then we can build on it. We can learn how to mix the different techniques and the different styles. But today what I want to do is, we're just going to start, get your toes wet in the pour, love it, get addicted to it, and then we'll build on that. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna use pre-mix. So if you wanna build on your pours, the next one I'm gonna do is about the paints, the little step up and the mixing. And so if you wanna join me for that, please hit the like and subscribe button. Maybe if you wanna get a notification, it's gonna be in the next couple days. But today, we're just gonna start with the pre-mix. Now, there's a couple of different pre-mix levels. In fact, for pre-mix, it's not that expensive. It's the Deco Art. It's the bottom of the line, but I really like it to start with, so you can learn. There's also this spin pour. Now you can get these at like Michael's, if you have Michael's in your area, and just wait for a 50% off sale or a buy one, get one free. Or you can go with their Loft if you want the big buckets of it. This is actually quite expensive. That was $20, so please get it 2 for 1 or 60% off. Also, another thing, for canvases, I usually use the 1.5 inch canvas. But I honestly suggest, when you're learning to pour, get the budget canvases. They come in like a pack of 6. Again, you can get these at Michael's or whatever your craft store is. Make sure they're on sale. Get them like 50% off. I got these ones 2 for 1, so you can get 12 canvases for the price of 1. And it really makes a big difference. We'll learn to repurpose canvases as we go, but today we're just gonna use this. We're gonna open this up and we're gonna get our workstation ready, and then we're gonna do what's called a Dutch pour. My favorite. What makes it a Dutch pour is we get to use the blow dryer, or you can use a straw, or you can even use your mouth. Okay, so here we are ready. Please elevate your canvas. I've put all of the colors into these little cups because I want different variations of the colors. When you stir, just churn them. Don't over stir or you're gonna get bubbles. Okay, so we're gonna start with our base. It's a black and blue. We're just gonna pour it on, okay? I always keep a roll of paper towel and a palette knife. Some people blow it on. I just use the palette knife and I get it all stirred on. Okay, so for today, we're covering the canvas with a base coat of black, blue, and purple to give it a really nice depth. I don't just want the flat black. So now we're gonna start to pour our colors. We're gonna put on our scarlet, then we're gonna go to orange, the variations of orange and red, orange and yellow, and we're going to top it in between with some gold. And then we're going to go to our red purple mix with a dab of violet on top. And then we're gonna top it off with some white. And then we're gonna use the blow dryer. So then we just take a scoop and we put that right on top. Just put a nice dollop on top. And as you go, you're gonna kind of know how much to put on, how much not to put on, how big your canvas is, how much you're gonna need. Put a nice little bit of gold in there. I love gold. Just a little, again, we don't want too much. Now that we've layered our colors, it's time to get the blow dryer. I love this little guy. I wish it had 3 speeds, but it only has a 2, high and low. Low seems to be pretty low and high seems to be kind of high. So you have to hold it a little away from the canvas. Always use cool. That is one thing you have to remember, is to use your cool setting, or else your paint is going to curdle, and you don't want that. It's going to dry too fast. Put drop sheets down. It could splatter. Even sometimes you can wear safety glasses. Tie your hair up, for goodness sakes. And the reason is, it's not only because it's going to go into your paint, but also when you're concentrating and focusing, it could get sucked into the motor of whatever blow dryer you're using. Especially if you're using a bigger blow dryer, your hair can get sucked in there and it can burn. It's very dangerous. So here we go. We're going to start. We're going to push our cool button. We're going to put it on high, and we are going to go like this in the direction of petals. Petals, like that. We want petals. You're going to feel whether you need to go a little higher, you need to go a little lower. You might, if you want to get the feel of it, you might want to start on your low setting just to get the feel of it. It's trial and error, really, and that's why you need your drop sheets down, and that's why you need your hair tied up. Now this beautiful blob of color, we are going to make into a Rosetta Nebula flower. Come in. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful cells. Now I'm gonna tell you, I have no silicone, nothing in there. What I like to do is, I like to define my leaves a little bit. I love it just like it is, but you can take your finger or a brush or whatever you want, and you can go, and you can make them, more defined, or you can bring it out like that. And what's going to happen is, as this dries, now this is going to need to lay flat, honestly, for about a week to 2 weeks to let it set. There's different layers of paint, and all the different layers of paint dry at different times. And then we will do what's called an isolation coat, and then we'll do a varnish. What I like to do with these, we can just, maybe this one. Here, let me get a brush, because I want to do a little something here, a little something, something. I like this leaf here. So, and again, this is very intuitive, so you can just have fun with it. Bring some of the purple or the black in. Now, what we can do is, if you want to embellish it, you can put like some stars around it, like put some nice stars around it, and then just leave it. And you're going to see it come to life. Some of the different golds, the heavier paints will sink, everything will start to, it changes, it morphs, it becomes even more beautiful. And that's another thing that I love about fluid art. We can use the exact same colors, we can pour them in the exact same order, and your painting is going to be different than everyone else's painting. Your painting is unique to you. It's how you use the blow dryer. They're all different, and it's gorgeous. It's like you and nature working together, you and the paint working together to make something unique to you. So have fun. Don't worry about mixing, just have fun. Fall in love with this. And then come on back and see me in a couple days. I'm going to be doing another one with my new desk, and we're going to learn to mix, and we're going to do a couple different techniques. So thank you so much for joining me. Hit the like and subscribe. Come on back. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And let's have a creative day.